Hi guys, I'm here today to do a TBR for the Trope-ical ReadAthon that is happening all of August. This is a month-long readathon. It is hosted by Gen Reviews and Books Rob 13. I'm super excited to participate in this readathon. This readathon, there are 5 different teams, I think, of like different genres of books. And then there are 13 or 11, something like that, prompts that everyone can do. And there's multiple prompts for each square. They have a bingo board, which I have printed out here. So every square has 2 prompts, so you could do one or the other. And these prompts are worth 50 points. The team prompts are worth 100, and then there is a group read for that team, and that's 150, and then every page you read is a point. So yes, that is the basic premise of this readathon, and I'm gonna start going through. I have a book picked out. Oh, you're not allowed to double up on challenges. I should mention that. So I have a book for all of them picked out. So yes. So the first square is absent dead parents, or a book with multiple authors. And for that, I'm going to do the multiple authors, and I'm going to read Hitching the Cowboy Boy by Kennedy Fox. I have this on Kindle, and that is book 1 in the Circuit B Ranch, I think it is. So I'm excited to read that. The second square is to read A Strange Name, or a book that starts with the first letter of your name. And the one I have picked out right now, I actually have quite a few that start with A. But the first one I have, the one I'm leaning towards is Immensely. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. But this is book 2 in this Amnesia series by Cambria Herbert. Not Herbert, sorry. And I'm excited to read this. I've yet to read this duet. I think it's a duet. So, yes. So that's the first one. Or first physical book. Then the next square is Outbreak or Pandemic, or a book that is part of a series. For that, I am going to read Release by Lucia Franco, which is book 3 in the Off Balance series. I'm excited to continue on with this series. I've so far given them 4 out of 5 stars. I know they're very problematic, but I enjoyed them. They were banned from Amazon for a little bit, but now they're back up. She did rework the age of the main character. So now she is 16 going up, and then she turned 17. And they live in a different state now. I think it's Florida now they live in. So yes, but I'm excited to continue on with that series. The next box is Forbidden Romance, or a banned book, and for that I'm going to do Dismount by Louisa. I can't say it. Louisa Franco, which is book 5 in the Off Balance series. And that one came out in July. So yes. And then the next challenge is to read a dystopian or a 500-page book. 500 plus page book. And for that, I'm going to read Twist by Lucia Franco. That is book 4 in the Off Balance series. That is like 500 and something pages. So, yes, I'm excited to finish that series. So, yeah. And then we have Blast from the Past, which is to either read where the main character meets up with someone from their past, or read a book from a different generation. I think it has to be a book published before 2000. So I went for the Blast from the Past, which I picked The Worst Best Men by Mia Sosa. This is, I think, an enemies to lovers romance. I don't really know, but I love the cover. It's cute. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. And then the next one is to read a mixed media or an audiobook. And for this one, I left it open because I read a lot, or I listen to a lot of audiobooks. So I don't have one set for this, but I may, because I do own this on audio, I may change this one to the audio and put something else, like Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, because that was published before 2000. So those may switch. I don't know, but a lot of these could interchange. But yes, the next one is to read I can't even artificial. I can't AI. I'm just gonna say AI, or a ebook. And I'm going ebook route because a lot of these are ebooks, but as I said, you can't double up. But the one I'm going for is Until Talon by Rose Reynolds, which is book 10 in the Until Him, Until Her series, and that comes out August 4th. So I'm definitely reading that, so why not get some points for reading that. Then we have Amnesia, where a main character or someone forgets who they are, or a book you forgot that was on your TBR. I went for Amnesia by Cambria Hilbert. This is book 1 in that duet, and this follows a girl who washes ashore in Maine, I'm pretty sure, and she doesn't know who she is. So, yes. I'm excited to read this. I really need to. So, yes. And then you could either do Enemies to Lovers or Friends to Lovers, or a book you previously did not finish. I chose Friends to Lovers. I'm more of a Friends to Lovers than Enemies to Lovers. And I chose Catching the Cowboy by Kennedy Fox. This is book 2 in the Circuit B Ranch series. And I got this in my Romance Reveal book box. Yeah, I got this. Was it? No. I got this in June book box. So I'm excited to read this. And then the next one is to read a Chosen One trope or a recommended book. And I'm going to pick Beach Read by Emily Henry. Sorry. I've heard a lot of great things about this book. And it's still summer, so I'm like, why not read a summery read? So, yes. And then the next one is to read the new kid in town, or a genre you don't normally read. So this one also could switch to the audio. I may get the audiobook of it, but anyways, what I have down for this right now is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. That comes out on August 4th. I know I'm going to read it this month, so I might as well get points for it. And yes. But that is Edward's point of view of Twilight, and yeah. And then lastly, we have the retelling or a book with a TV or movie adaptation, and I'm going with the TV movie adaptation, and I'm going to read Dragonflight in Amber by Diane Gabaldon. This is book 2 in the Outlander series. So that's why I said I might put Outlander, which I could technically put Outlander as an audiobook because I do own the audiobook, but I don't know. So yes, but I am also planning on participating in the Tome Topple ReadAthon, which is why I have some like bigger books, so I could, because that's a 2-week ReadAthon. So yes, but anyways, TV movie adaptation, Dragonfly and Amber. I did start this 2 years ago, I think, so I will restart listening to this because I do have it on audio too. And for the team I chose Team Romance, which shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. If you watch this channel, you know I love romance. So yes. And the group read is One to Watch by Kate Stayman London. And I'm hopeful I will enjoy this. I've never read a book by this author, but yes. And this is one of the main reasons why I chose to participate in this readathon, is because I saw this was the book club, or the thing, and I already own it, so yes. A lot of the times I don't own the book, buddy group book, and I just don't participate. But I own this one, so I'm excited. Also, they did recently add an addition, alternate book for Team Romance is The Sun is Also a Star. So yeah, you could do that one too. But for the team book, this is 150 points after you read it. So, and then, as I said, the team romance has 2 additional tropes. The first one is fake dating, and for that I have Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. And this is book 2 in the Brown Sisters. I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I gave that 4 stars. And yes, I'm excited to read this. Fake dating is one of my favorite tropes, so I'm excited. And then lastly, the last trope is anonymous messaging, either phone, text, you know. And for that, I have My Brother's Billionaire Best Friend by Max Monroe. This is a new to me author. I've never read from this author before, but I also got this in Romance Reveal a few months ago. And it is an anonymous texting book. This follows Mabel, who accidentally sends her her brother's best friend a text message asking him to deflower her. So I'm excited to read this. It should be good. So those are all of the books I plan on reading. As I said, there are a few that are interchangeable, because I do have other options, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with these. Most people that are participating in this have said that 16 books is a lot to read. I'm already at 30 for July, and it's the 29th when I'm filming this. So actually I think it's 31 because I have to update a book that I've finished. But anyways, yeah, 16 books in 30 days, it's not that hard for me. I do have some big books, so it may be it should be doable. But a lot of these I do have on audio. I'm pretty sure I'm getting one to watch on August 1st from my library, so I should have that on audio. I think I'm going to get the audiobook of this. I know this audiobook is available. I own this one on audio. I don't own this one, but it is available. And then I own this one on audio. So that is my TBR. Let's see if I could hold these up. It's not bad. And then I have a lot of the Kindle books. So, yes, if you are participating in this readathon, what team are you on? And if you've read any of these books, which one should I pick up first? And I'll see you guys later. Bye.